I'm Marvel. This channel exists to connect gamers to MMOs they'll love. In this series, I play the most underrated MMORPG on Steam, Project Gorgon. It's inspired by old school MMOs like classic EverQuest, Asheron's Call 1, and Star Wars Galaxies. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more MMO content. Welcome to the video which marks the end of the first season of my Project Gorgon content. Don't worry, more Project Gorgon videos are still in the production pipeline. Returning viewers may have noticed that I organized these diegetic episodes into seasons. Arbitrarily, I cap them at 10 episodes at a time for organizational purposes, so the next publication that continues Marvel's story in Allhearth will be Season 2. Please let me know which type of content you'd like to see more or less of, since these videos are for you. Now back to the content. In the last episode, after defeating Crazy Terry, my aloofness resulted in the downfall of Shylock the Bard. After retreating, I realized that we have been separated, and I surely would not survive running into a freshly spawned pack of crazed idiots alone. Despite such situational awareness, being greedy, I approach a corpse to examine its potential loot, yet draw the attention of bow-wielding idiots. I should note that the English word idiot is etymologically tied to idiotes in classical Greek, which means private person, so these dense congregations are hilariously ironic. Be that as it may, I return a volley, yet entirely forget that mobs can call for help, which is precisely what happens. As I turn to quickly scamper away, I apply a healing kit. Moreover, I can now see Shylock on my minimap. Hope is near. Just kidding. We meet up again, yet a portal opens up. Shylock is its progenitor, although I'm not sure which skill line he used to conjure its spatial mooning powers. This ability and its utility remind me of druid or wizard porting in early EverQuest. We return to Cerebule, and I realize I've come full circle, as across the road is Gisli and the green portal that started this adventure in the last episode. This is the type of unforeseen expedition that is stereotypically Project Gorgon. Have a goal, become distracted, cross paths with another friendly player, experience a wild dungeon delve, and realize you are no closer to the goal you had set for yourself, yet you realize you were shooting at the wrong target all along. Regardless, the next time I log in, I realize I need to secure a horse because Project Gorgon has recently introduced its long-awaited mount system. However, I'm too poor to afford one. While I appreciate Shylock's dancing near Cerebule's well, Emberblight requests a trade. I am shocked to experience the fairy's overwhelming generosity. I'm especially excited not for myself, yet for viewers, who will shortly be able to see Project Gorgon's horse system in action. Ember also hints at watching me fall off the pony, and you can rest assured that wish will be fulfilled. I run to the portal connecting Cerebule Keep and Eltibule, as the stable master is there. You need to run across the entire zone to the farthest keep in order to find the trainer. It's also at this time that I learn from Casgrim that Project Gorgon's development team consists of 3 full-time employees, an array of contractors, and 2 administrators, which admittedly I'm uncertain if this refers to volunteer game masters or something else. Regardless, this shows if the description is accurate, that even in an indie state, that this MMORPG continues to be sustainable, and this equestrian update is evidence. I approach the Elven Mythander, from whom you can purchase the riding skill, which costs 3,000 consols. However, this only secures you the knowledge to ride a horse. You still need a steed. While a little unclear, you have to push talk, then how do I get a horse, then pay 3,000 consols. Doing so will then place a rideable quadruped in your stable. When viewed, you see a range of statistics which interact with the yet-to-be-released husbandry system. Riding works like other combat skills in that you must select it as one of your 2 active ability trees. However, it wasn't clear how to retrieve your horse from the stable slot. After asking in global chat and looking around the UI, I realized that there is a horse icon that after it has been selected, you can then push the horseshoe to summon the beast. I recommend making this process easier. Regardless, I'm off. Mount anxiety refers to the maximum stress your steed is capable of tolerating before kicking you off. You can see how many meters per second you are traveling with relevant skills to the left to use. The breath icon increases your horse's run speed, whereas the steed's profile reduces mount anxiety. You gain more experience when riding near enemies, yet remember that since it occupies one of your 2 skills, your combat prowess may suffer. The animations are reasonably well tuned and the audio effects are acceptable. Compared to most other MMORPGs, Project Gorgon's implementation of mounts in an early access context is very impressive, especially since this is only the beginning. As I ride up a hill, I fail to account of my horse's anxiety, which results in me being thrown off, at least what has been represented in text. I presume the fall animation is being worked on, since their competition in this context is Black Desert Online. Regardless, I find myself in combat, with newbie level skill in animal taming and horse riding. My giant rat sacrifices its rodent life to save me from being a wolf's dinner, yet friendly adventurers quickly come to my aid. Apparently, one of them is a necromancer, or is at least able to summon skeleton pets. Moreover, if you level up first aid sufficiently, you can revive fallen comrades, which someone demonstrates on my rat. However, its model didn't update and still appears to be dead with available loot. Perhaps a developer can implement a fix. I ride to Cerebule Keep to examine more animations of the horse. Turning to either side realistically bends the body of the horse and its hair falls naturally. The jumping animation, both still and moving, are grounded, and the tail moves as you'd expect. This may be the most polished animation work in all of Project Gorgon. I sign on again, yet my horse isn't visible during character creation. Sorry, horsey. No worries, because it's a Saturday again, which means the weekly poetry jam is occurring. I believe this particular gathering represents its largest meeting yet. Also, a player named Tekra apparently spends hours each week writing poetry just for this performance. The dedication of the community is commendable. Enjoy the party. The after party is a professor of difficult truths. Watch my screen. Did you see my character suddenly change directions? When your toon has enjoyed a particular type of beverage beyond their capacity, a potential effect of overindulgence can cause you to spin wildly. But that's not all. Watch my hotbar. Did you see the icons move about? Not only will your character circle like a dizzy child, their skills will also dance about your hotbar with no concern to your organizational preferences. Hilarious. Freshly inspired, I return to the Brain Bug Cave because I remember having a favor to complete in there. Moving through its rocky corridors is simpler than before, yet not without danger. I managed to delve deeper than prior attempts and stumble upon Commander Pharoah. We have read about him in prior episodes. I pull him after clearing out the ads. Watch the fight. After realizing that my tactical approach is not working, I look to see what the matter could be. Under his nameplate, you should see, "Nigh invulnerable until stunned." Well, since I'm currently running a sword and archery combo, I have no ability nor modifier to cause my attacks to deal damage. So we're stuck slapping each other like two clawed cats. I eventually retreat, knowing a victory is impossible, yet stumble upon a host of preserved corpses and brain bugs. Will I be able to escape alive and finally defeat Commander Pharoah? Watch the first episode in Season 2 to find out. Thanks for watching.